Today I'll be going back in time to Poland in the 90s. Can I successfully scam my customers for their money, or will I be punished by it? Let's find out. The car was finally in the garage, so after switching on the lights, it was time to get to work. So I grabbed a grinder, and even though I am very inexperienced, I started grinding all the rust on the car. I even tried grinding the license plate, but it didn't really work. Everything was going smoothly, until I discovered you can actually play music. I grabbed the spray can and started painting. And I know you need to actually put primer on and other stuff, but only using paint should do the trick in this case. And while I was there, I sprayed in the rust because, rust is lighter than carbon fiber. And while I was painting the hood, a message popped up saying that my job was done, so I grabbed the polisher and started polishing. Midway to the journey, I discovered that the air vents don't actually go anywhere, so there's a fake. This guy is a faker. While I was checking the quest, I realized the tags were yellow, which means the job isn't perfect, but it's done, which means I can finally get paid. I was very excited because I got a $42 bonus. I was already thinking, what should I get with that money? Until something very unexpected happened. That sound you hear is the power going out, which means I had to break into my neighbor's yard using a brick, which I left there as a gift. I removed the planks with my strong hands, which means I was finally in. I was pretty scared at first, but then I realized they were probably not here. So I looked around, found this hay cart, grabbed the brick and tried using it on the electric box, but it didn't work. So I opened the electric box, and even though I'm an electrical student, I realized I don't understand anything. On the top left, you can see the text that tells me exactly what to do, but I'm dumb and I didn't even see it. So after many failed attempts at doing the minigame on my own, I realized something is not working. So I read some text and realized I'm very dumb. I just had to put the correct wires in the correct order. And now I'm just gonna let you enjoy the music while I try to build the gate. On my way back, I stumbled upon this majestic beauty. My little car. It looks so good, but it needs to be worked on, so I stumbled upon a few parts which I added, but there was no chunk, so I tried using this garbage can. Yeah, that should be perfect. After finishing the quest, I was so excited I fell into this hole, and I got trapped there. Well, that's one way to get out. Now I just need to get the grinder and start grinding my car. As you can see, the paint on the car looks very bad. The car also is in very bad condition, so it's up to me to fix it. I put my logo on it to indicate that this car is mine and nobody can touch it. I also forgot to mention that I'm Batman, and this car is the Batmobile. It may not look like the Batmobile right now, but trust me, it's gonna be. To prove that, I put my arch nemesis on the other side, the Joker. Screw you, Joker. And while we're at it, why don't you subscribe? It's free. It's helpful for me, and I'll be very thankful. Unfortunately, I had to scratch my arch nemesis name because it wouldn't let me progress. But I won't let you forget, Joker. And even my beautiful little logo. Stop crying, bro. Meanwhile, I tried grinding the headlight because you never know, there could be paint under there and it could make the car look bad, so better safe than sorry. You never know. Ooh, what do we have here? Let's try some. Wow, screw you, game. I can't even drink its piece. This game would have been a 10 out of 10 if I could drink, My guy can't even drink. Well, how am I supposed to finish the car? I'm just kidding, don't drink and drive. It was time to say goodbye to the empty beer bottle. I'll miss you, little buddy. To get my anger out, I tried grinding these windows. You know what? This sofa can get it too. Well, what do we have here? More beer and wine? Let's go. This thing is empty. But look at the beer. Hopefully this music isn't copyrighted. Okay, back to the job. What paint should I pick? Blue should be good. So let's start painting the car. I'm sorry Batman, but it doesn't look like Batman anymore. And if you're enjoying this video, why don't you give it a like, you know? Just click it. And to finish off the paint job, I'm gonna give it this brown, light brown color. I'm sorry to subscribe, but the quest has to be finished. And we did it. What do we have to do now? We have to rebuild this sign and recolor it, but I don't even know how to throw my paint can, so I accidentally painted it. Let's finish the paint job while at it. That should be enough. While looking at my quest, I accidentally pressed G, which threw my paint can. So that's how you do it, you just press G. And we're back to fixing the sign. I just need to put these two poles up and put the sign on. And we're done. Wait. What should I call this? Okay, that should be perfect, you know? Scammers Incorporated. With the sign repaired, I had my customers come quick. And you're not gonna believe who came. Looks like we're gonna have fun tonight. Daddy's little girl is gonna get scammed. I'm gonna scam this girl so much, she will want to come again. The first thing I had to do was remove the battery. And then I got a used one. So that should do the work. We're gonna price her is new. Because why not? Now we're gonna fill the brake fluid reservoir because the brakes need to work. Now it's time to do a second scam, which is using water as petrol. We first put 4 liters of petrol and we get some water and we fill it up with the water. And tell me who's gonna know? It's just me, you, and nobody else. And now we just need to fill the fuel tank up with the fake fuel. That should do the trick. Time to jack up the car with the car jack. Because her tire needed to be changed or something. I forgot. After getting the wrench, I had difficulties removing the bolts because I needed to hold down right click. But I was holding down left click instead. But just a few seconds, everything was done. Or maybe not. What am I missing here? Oh, wait, I just need to remove the tire. That's it. That should do the trick. Yes, okay. Where is the other tire? Oh, it's outside, okay. How do I remove the wheel from the tire? Wait. Where is the other tire? Shouldn't there be just a machine that does this? Aha, what? I'm very confused right now, but I'm just done. After tightening the tire, it was finally time to get my money. I'm hoping it's gonna be big because I did a lot of work on this car. $160, that's pretty good, you know. I was just cleaning the garage a little bit and somebody honked their horn. So I had to check out what it was. It was somebody called the Godfather. And he had his car cleaned and also some fluid change. Just look at the state of the car. I really need to clean it. And that's exactly what I did. I started off with water and it looked pretty realistic. This game looks pretty good for being free, you know. But after some time cleaning the car, I fell down into this hole. No worries though, because I got back up and started cleaning the side skirts of the car. I don't think it's actually called the side skirts, or is my memory just messing up something. After a quick wash, it was finally time to pop the hood. And I could easily see that the fuel filter was in bad shape. So I removed it from my car and went to buy another one. It costed like $40, so it shouldn't be a lot. I was very surprised because the delivery was instant, so I grabbed it and put it on the car. And now I had to remove the alternator. But there are other stuff blocking the way, so I had to remove them first. The removal of the timing belt was pretty easy. I just grabbed it and pulled it out. I removed the bolt from the alternator pulley and removed the alternator pulley too. The alternator fan was also pretty easy to remove, and I thought we had done it. I just needed to remove the alternator, but there was another bolt that I needed to remove first. After loosening it up, I removed it, and it was finally time to remove the alternator. I didn't know where to put it, so I just dropped it down. That's perfect. And for a new alternator, I just put the brand new reactor. I got a brand new saxophone. Tururu, 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 tururu. I was just kidding. There's an alternator in this garage that I'm trying to get into, but I legit took 10 minutes trying to get access into this barn. I knew it was something to do with this latch, but I didn't know what. I tried putting on it, but it didn't move. I tried pushing it, but it didn't move. So I tried going around. I even tried throwing a brick at it, but that also didn't work. No, I can literally see the alternator is just right there. I tried using this board to do something, but no. Oh my god, I'm just an idiot. You just had to press E. That was so dumb. But look what you have here. More wine. And other stuff, a wheel. And finally the alternator. Let's go back home. I tried getting a shortcut, but I accidentally threw my alternator on the other side, so I had to go around and grab it. Luckily it was right there, so I just had to put it in the car and tighten the bolt once again. Now it's time to drain the oil, and I got an oil shower. Luckily Didi's in jail, so I'm safe, hopefully. So I grabbed a little bit of coolant and put some on the engine. That should be enough. Just, okay. And grabbed engine oil, which was, I did this because he's probably gonna go, oh, my engine has a failed head gasket. I should bring it to a mechanic, and he's gonna come back right to me. After checking the quest, I realized the parts had to be reconnected to a car, so that's what I did. The alternator fan, the alternator pulley. And if you're still watching, tell me what is your favorite car brand in the comments. But then I lost my wrench, so I tried searching for it, and it legit took me like 3 minutes maybe before trying to find this. I flipped everything around, all around. I still couldn't, but finally it was on the other side of the car. And I just discovered this. If you press Z while being on somewhere around the hood, your character does like this weird transition where it goes up and down with the head. But enough with that, it's time to tighten the bolt and adjust the timing belt. Okay, stop bumping your head. I realized washing the car wasn't 100% done, so that's what I did. I tried getting under it, and yes, there was dirt, a lot of dirt in the rear bumper. I even tried cleaning under the car. And there we go. The car for the Godfather is finally done. And it did took a lot of work to do, so hopefully I'm gonna get paid a lot. You know what? It was time to clean the garage a little bit. I had a lot of boxes that I need to throw out. So I started off with this one, and that's where my phone rang. Who could be calling me at this time?
Do telefonu. Halo, dlaczego mój samochód zgasł na pierwszym zakręcie po wyjechaniu z twojego warsztatu, he? Zapłacisz mi za to.
Okay, that was very strange, I probably shouldn't have put the engine coolant in the engine. But, what's gonna happen? Like, he's gonna come beat me up or what? I just need to clean these things out, and yeah.
No na co się gapicie? Pakować go do bagażnika. Teraz zobaczę, co to znaczy zajść mi za skórę, mechanik od 7 boleści. Oj, nie zadziera się z Jarzyną.
Okay, it's done, I guess. It was a weird end, but the demo is completed. You know, that's probably why shouldn't scam. But if you enjoyed, you know what to do. That should be enough. Goodbye.